welcome back to my channel. I know I look like this. I'm about to go to the gym and it inspired me to do a video for you guys where I'm talking to you about how to start. Like, what do you do? Like, how do you start with the gym and how do you just be like, right, tomorrow I'm gonna start, but I don't know where. First thing is, get yourself some cute outfits. I've noticed over time that when I wear clothes that I'm comfortable in at the gym, actually really motivates me. Like, it makes me feel nice, especially when I wear something like matching. Like right now I've got this oversized jumper. In case I get really sweaty, I do have a top underneath that's also sweat-proof, and then I've got these high-waisted sports trousers that I buy all from H&M. So I buy them all online. All of my gym clothes, every single one that I own is all from H&M. I feel like they fit me really well. They're very basic and you can keep them for years and years and years. So that's what I would probably do, get like the right outfits. Now, if you have certain joint issues or you have any kind of like weaknesses anywhere, for me it's my wrist. So I wear these little wrist bands. You can buy them all from Amazon and they're like dead cheap, and you can get like ones for the knee, you can get another one for like the wrist and the hand, back ones if you have usually a sensitive back, like all of these things so that you can wear them while you're doing the workout, because the last thing you want is go to the gym and then have injuries. Trainers, get yourself some good trainers. You know what? I could sit here and say this is the best one and this is what you should do, but you need to, like, I feel like everyone's body composition and our weight and everything is so different that I feel like different trainers or sneakers work differently for people. So do Google it and research it. I have a separate pair for walking and I have a separate pair for strength training, and they're like, one of them is like super cheap and one of them is a bit more expensive, but I just want you to figure it out yourself, only because it's taken me years to find the one that I liked. Even now, I get people on Instagram saying to me, can you work out in these? And I'm like, I don't even explain myself because it works for me. And the ones that people have suggested in the past, like through social media, I've had so many other like knee issues or back issues or whatever. I'm not saying it's because of the trainers. I'm just saying I needed to get something that worked for me. So that's what I would suggest for you as well. Skincare. I know some people are very conscious and they like to wear makeup. I don't know how you, like, think of it this way. You're sweating, your pores are open. You're just going to ruin your skin by wearing makeup and all the sort of skincare. So just wear like a really light essence. I just wear like a serum, like a really very, very, very lightweight serum. It's actually a Korean skincare brand that I use before, and that's all I've got on my face right now. Best time to wear pimple patches as well, because again, you don't want to be having all these open pores and active pimples, and then you're working out and you're sweating and, you know, you're maybe touching your face and it just gets worse, and then you start like not wanting to go to the gym anymore because you're like, oh my god, my skin's really bad. No, it's just how we take care of it. If you are usually quite sensitive to getting acne on your face as soon as you're working out or something, another great product is this. Okay, everything else I didn't feel like I needed to show you on video, but this is something my friend Casey suggested. It does come from abroad, so it takes a little while to arrive, but it's amazing. It's just like a spray, and this literally kills off bacteria and everything else. It's almost like an antiseptic, but for your face. So this is amazing. I usually spray this straight after workout if I decide not to shower at the gym and I know that I've still got a journey to go home or whatever. In the meantime, I sort of spread it. Obviously, this is not going to work if you're going to be wearing makeup, but I would highly recommend that maybe you get into this habit of not wearing any makeup. I know, I understand why people do it, but trust me, everyone that works out, they do not look at us. And I think we go to the gym thinking, oh my god, like what if they look at my arms, or what if they look at my back, or what if they look at my face? And nobody does. Everyone's so focused on their workout, they do not pay attention to other people. I've learned that, and I used to be that person that had to have concealer on my face. I had to do my brows. I did so many things. Trust me, I understand. So, but over time, I feel like it really, really helps with taking care of your skin. if you are completely new to the gym and you have no idea how to use any of the equipment, I would highly, 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 highly recommend to get yourself a personal trainer. I know they can be expensive, especially when you have your membership that's already expensive. I get it, but the last thing I want you to do is start using the equipment and then end up hurting yourself or causing some kind of injury, because then you have to recover, and that can take weeks or months, and then you're not working out, and it's just like this vicious cycle. So I feel like if you understand how to use the equipment, only a professional can show you. And I know that they can be very like intimidating as well, like, right, like the weights and using the machines, because you're just like, oh my god, the type of people that use it look different, and then you're kind of like, oh, I'm gonna look stupid. So that's why I think a personal trainer can give you the confidence of how to use the equipment. So I would say get them for like a month. I mean, ideally, if you have the money and the budget, do have them for longer periods of time, because I'm telling you, I've been going gym for over a decade now, and I only feel like I understand what to do now as opposed to before. I'm not even joking. And I've had so many different trainers, and they're all amazing, but they all work differently. So I'm not saying stick to the one person forever. Just try it out, figure things out and stuff. But it is so, so, so important that you know how to use the equipment. I would probably say, no one's ever said you're not allowed to do that, but I would probably take your phone and record what they're doing. Record the weights that they're using. Record yourself, them teaching you how to hold, you know, your shoulders or your body or whatever, and how to, like, you know, because your form and technique is so important. You're not going to get the result if you're doing it the wrong way. So I've made the mistake of never writing anything down and never recording anything, and I would go back to the gym and then I would be like, wait a second, what do we do again, and how do we do this again? So take videos. Strength training is amazing, but there are different types of strength training. You could do strength training to just tone, or you could do strength training to build, right? Like, because you want muscles, you're like, so it doesn't mean that only a certain type of body goes to the gym. You can get all sorts of people with completely different goals. So you need to maybe figure out what it is that you want from gym. Is it because you really want to, I don't know, burn fat? Do you want to like build muscles in some areas because you feel like you're way too, I don't know, you don't want to look athletic, you want to look a little bit, you know, or are you going to the gym because you really need it for your mental health? You just kind of want to get out of the house and you just kind of want to just really, really get your heart rate pumping. There are so many different ones. So maybe figure out what the reason is for why you want to go to the gym. Okay, so this has been a game changer for me, okay? So this is a fitness book. You can buy them from Amazon. They're like super cheap. Of course, there are apps. There's also, you know, you can write stuff on your phone. It doesn't really matter. I find this easy. I'm a bit old school like that. So it literally gives you the kind of workouts, sets, and reps, okay? Set means like per workout. Reps means how many repetitions you are off that one set. So the set will include like a weight, right? So it's helped me write down my workouts, and I can compare. So the reason I'm saying this, to write down your workouts, I used to aimlessly go to the gym, okay? And I used to be like, okay, what do I do today? Oh, let me do this, let me do that. And there's no motivation, there's no goal. I just kind of randomly do it. And I do like 3 sets or something. And then I go home and I do not want to go to the gym again the next day, because I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to do the same thing again. Or what am I going to do today? So when you don't have a plan, it very, very quickly demotivates you. And it very, very quickly makes you not want to go to the gym, because you're like, ah, who cares? I can't be bothered. But if you set yourself a target, like if you write down workouts, okay, which I do. So I do 3 things: push day, pull day, leg day, okay? They work on different groups of muscles in my body. And right now, okay, different people work out differently, but right now I feel like doing it like this and forcing myself to go 3 times a week minimum actually has helped me have, there's a plan, there's a schedule, there's a goal. Do you know what I mean? So when I work on my push day, work on my pull day, work on my leg day, I can then compare and be like, okay, last week I did 10 kgs. So today I'm going to do still 10 kgs, but I'm going to add my reps, like increase my reps from maybe 10 reps to 12 reps. Then the following week, depending if sometimes you feel tired and you can't be bothered, or you just feel exhausted. So then you're sticking to the same reps for a little while until it starts feeling a bit easy. And then you're like, okay, now I can increase my reps again to 14, to 16. Those are specifically for fat burning, but I'm just saying if you're obviously building, you might want to start increasing your sets, meaning, sorry, not your sets, increasing your weights and stuff. So there's like a lot of science behind it, but I don't want to complicate you guys. I just want to say that if you get yourself a book, you write down the workouts that you do, okay, in order of how you're going to do it, and then write down what weights you've used and how many reps you did. That will help you go in the next week and you're like, you have like a goal of like, right, I'm going to do the same workouts, or you know what, I'm going to push myself and I'm going to do even better. And it's so motivating when you look through the numbers over weeks and you're like, oh my God, I started with that and now I'm at this. And it's just like it makes you feel great. I'm not going to talk about nutrition because I'm not a nutritionist, and different people have different things that they do before gym. Definitely take a bottle of water with you, okay? Super, super important. I know at the gym they have like little water fountains and stuff. It's not enough. I would suggest you to literally drink as much as you can in between sets. Like even if it's just like a few, but try and really drink water because you're sweating so much. So you want to hydrate as much as you can. And also breakfast before workout, especially if you're going to do strength training, an hour to 2 hours before, have your breakfast. If you're not a breakfast person or you're not somebody to eat anything the moment you wake up, just have a banana. Like that digests super fast. So have a banana, coffee if you're a coffee drinker. I try and have both. I sometimes have like a full breakfast with like omelette, or I'll have like I've got these protein pancakes that I really like with like peanut butter and like banana, or you could have oats, you could have granola. There are so many really, really healthy, good breakfast that just sets you up, and then it gives you the energy. Don't think of you burning off your breakfast. Think of it as you need fuel. You need energy to work out. That used to be such a problem for me for years because I'm like, no, like if I go with an empty stomach, I'm burning even more. That was my mentality, but the problem was I never had energy, and halfway through my workout, I'd be exhausted and then I'm tired for the rest of the day because my body just can't handle it. Another new thing that I learned is how important cardio is, okay? So try and get your steps in every single day. Even if it's like, I don't know, even if you want to do another hour of, I don't know, a spinning class or a boxing class or swimming or anything that really gets your heart pumping, do it. Obviously, if you have joint issues, I would really look into things like high intensity training or anything like that. That might not be great for you, but if you can do any kind of low impact cardio, that's great. So I try and now walk to the gym and walk back. So it's a half an hour there, half an hour back. It's about 8,000 steps. So I do that and still do my strength training at the gym because I don't really enjoy being on the treadmill and walking or running. I don't, but that's me. Some people love it, some people don't, like me. But I try and do my cardio because that is so, so, so crucial. And I never understood how important cardio is. I used to think, you know what, I've done my 1 hour at the gym in the morning, I'm sorted for the rest of the day. But if you don't move for the rest of the day and you just lie on a couch or you're sitting the whole day, you're obviously not moving your body. So it's not enough that you're working out that 1 hour in the morning and the rest of the day you're completely inactive. So try and walk around, try and really get yourself, and that really helps with fitness. And just like little habits, like instead of standing on the escalator in the UK, walk up the stairs instead of taking a lift. Maybe walk up the flight of stairs or walk down the flight of stairs. Or, you know, if you, like what I do now when I go into central London, if I know that I have to go to this particular station, I get off the station before and I walk. And it's usually like 15-20 minutes, it doesn't matter, but all the walking, by the end of the day, I get my 10K steps in. So try, it's little changes, but I'm not telling you to do them right now. I'm just saying be conscious of just moving your body as much as you can throughout the day. You know, even if it's just a little bit of half an hour dancing in front of the mirror, fine, it's cardio. Stretching. Okay, warm up and then there's stretching. Two different things. So you can just go on Google or you can go on YouTube, and there are so many very short videos of how to warm up your body and how to do stretches. So warm up is before your workout. then you do your workout. You could do your cardio before your workout, or you could do the cardio after the workout, or you could do cardio later on in the day via steps or whatever else you're gonna do. And then you do your stretches or sort of cool down, so that you make sure you avoid any sort of injuries or any kind of like muscle tightness or something like that. And then I would also say make sure you get your abs in as well. Little ab workouts, planks, anything like that if you can as well while you're at it. The other thing I would also say is make sure you eat right. That's probably so important. A lot of people don't get that balance. I didn't. If you followed me for a long time, you've probably been like, oh my God, Vithya's been going to the gym or has had a personal trainer or has done all of these things for years, but it never reflected on my body. And the reason for that is because of food. I didn't understand food. I thought I ate healthy, but I clearly didn't. And I get regular blood checks, and I've had a genetic test done as well. So I know what works for my body. I know what I should eat and what I shouldn't eat, because my blood test told me, right? So if somebody is just like, oh yeah, you should eat loads of this, or you should eat, don't listen to anybody else unless they're a professional, which is why I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you should have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because that might not work for you. And that might even do the opposite of what you actually want. So I'm not going to talk about food. You need to figure that out yourself, but you need to look into it and understand it. So I would probably, I know like everything I'm suggesting involves money. I'm really sorry. But I'm only sharing what has worked for me. And I feel like your body and your health are such investments more than anything else in your life, right? So it's like, this is what you should do. So if you can, try and see a nutritionist, try and get your blood works done every single year. Just be on top of it. Like, make sure you don't have any underlying issues, and make sure you're eating right. You could be intolerant, you could be allergic, you don't even know, right? Like, so sometimes you think this is healthy, but it might not be. And it might be what's been stopping you from losing weight for years and years and years, or things like that, right? So look into that as well. I would highly, highly, highly suggest it. So the reason I'm doing a video about this, I mean, a lot of you have asked, but a lot of you have asked because you guys have seen such a change in my body in the last 3 months. I've hired a coach who is a nutritionist and a trainer, okay, both. So she understands everything, and she's South Asian, which really helped me, because I feel like, you know, sometimes people don't understand dosa, idli, like, you know, curries and things like that. And I felt like she really got it, and she was able to make a meal plan for me according to all the tests that we've run. So she knew exactly what to give me. And then she's also worked out a sort of customized workout for me, because I told her what I like about my body, what I don't like about my body, what I want to work out, what my goals are. And please, please, please understand that, I mean, yeah, some people want to lose weight because they have a special date in mind, okay? It's for their wedding, or it's for their, I don't know, like key birthdays, or it's for a trip or something like that. I get that, but ideally you want this to be a lifestyle choice, right? Like, you want to, in this world of social media and just the kind of like things that, I mean, the kind of like energy and the way people invest in beauty, like, I feel like people feel the pressure a little bit more. So I'm saying, don't just think of quick fixes. Think of long term, think of lifestyle changes. You want to be healthy for your children, and you also want to be healthy for the people around you, inspire them, get them all to be and wanting to be healthy as well, and have those kind of important conversations, like getting them to check themselves and having these tests, blood tests and full body checkups and scans and everything done. You know, it's really important. But with the coach that I have, her name is Rajni. I will leave her details in the bottom as in the description box. Not in the bottom, in the description box. And she has been a game changer for me, because she's done this plan, and in the 3 months I've lost a lot of weight, and I've lost a lot of inches as well. And my gut is so great, because everything is like home cooked. I don't have processed food. I've cut and sacrificed so many things. I understand that, and this is not for everyone in the sense that it is hard and it requires a lot of discipline and mindset, of course. And I'm nowhere near where I want to be. Like I've had a plan of initially just wanting to get to a certain number, because I'm like, oh, I've not been able to reach that number in like 5-6 years. So I'm like, if I can get there, I'll be happy. But now that I've gotten there, I'm like, actually, I want to look like what I looked like during my wedding time, which is only a few more bits away. But then I thought, you know what? Actually, no. I need to stop with the numbers, and I need to stop with obsessing over weight. I need to just feel my best, and I want to be as healthy as I can be and as fit as I can be, because I want to be 60 or 70 and still go hiking and still do all these physical great things and not feel, and not, you know, have my body let me down, basically, right? So I would recommend her if you really, really, really are serious about this. But if you're not there yet mentally, follow all the other steps that I've shared from, you know, like the book, and maybe just having a personal trainer for a little while, you know, obviously video recording all your workouts and things like that that they teach you, so you know what to do moving forward, things like cardio, things like little classes and stuff like that. I know it's a lot of stuff, but I hope I try to give you a little list of how to approach this. But if you have any questions, of course, message me. Again, I'm not an expert. I still have experts that I follow. Okay, they tell me what to do, but I just thought this might help you a little bit. And while I look like this, I just thought this might even inspire you, because what's the point of looking glam and then talking to you guys about like gym and what to do and what not to do and stuff. So I'm off. I hope this was useful. Please do let me know. I can do videos of me doing actual workouts at the gym, and then do something a little bit more detailed for you guys as well if you want. So let me know. Until next time, bye.